episode of Cousins. Welcome back to another episode of Cousins Talking Sports, and I'm your cousin Q.
And your cousin Big Country.
Yeah, we back with another episode of Sports Talk, and we want y'all to tune in, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like button. Y'all know what to do. Yeah, all right. So, we're going to get right to it. Y'all know how we like to start the show off. We always going to start it on a positive note, just like that's what we got to be on these days. I want to ask you, cuz, how your week been and how your day been going?
Oh, well, I had a lovely week, a lovely day, and it's always a lovely day to be back here talking to all our fans and future fans.
Yes, that's right.
And how about you?
My week been lovely too. It's been a good week. You feel me? My 49ers won, so yeah, I'm back on track. We back in here. We got sports on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Oh man, I'm doing good out here, baby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we hope y'all doing good, and I hope everybody out there in the sports world had a good week and everything's been lovely. You feel me?
Yep.
So let's get to it then. You know what we do.
Well, let's get the show on the road and let's talk about Ohio State and Oregon.
You gonna start there first?
Ohio State and Oregon.
I can't believe you gonna start there first with your team. That must be something on your chest, boy. You gotta get off her.
Yeah.
You must got something on your chest. All right, let's. Oregon just came in, was the better team that day. I guess.
Yep. And
I don't know what's going on.
And the NCAA changed that rule this week too.
Which one? Oh, okay, the one you.
The one way had the 12 men out there.
Yeah.
So the old way they was doing it, it was just a penalty.
Okay.
But now, if it's 12 men on the field and they participate in the play, so to speak, it's a penalty. But they go bring the clock back to where it originally started, and see that would have gave Ohio State enough time to win.
Yeah. But see, that's what's going on with sports nowadays. But I guess it's for the better though.
Yep.
But a lot of teams been cheated on certain things. When you look at college football, these refs got to be better too, man. Because I swear the refs be kind of blowing a lot of games. I've been watching. It's just like too much inconsistency.
Yep.
Too much inconsistency with these refs. Like they'll call, especially this illegal formation thing going on nowadays.
Yep. They've been calling that a lot.
Yeah, a whole lot.
They've been calling that a lot.
Ever since they emphasized it, like put an emphasis on it, it seems like all the refs and some of them just have like a judgment call, like they ain't. It's just too much inconsistency.
But that call, you can really call it on every play if you want to.
Yeah.
On every play.
But yeah, I didn't really know too much about that, man. You just put me up on game with that about the
12 man rule.
Yeah. I remember when you sent me, I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't really know. And I didn't get a chance to really get into it like that. But yeah, that's gonna be cool then. But if that still ain't gonna erase that loss.
No, it ain't gonna erase that loss. But
it's too late for that.
But like I said last week, all these good teams, some of them go get in with probably 2 losses because they got that new 12-team format.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's still in it, and it's wide open right now.
Oh yeah, because everybody should get a loss. I'm thinking. I don't think it's gonna be if anybody would be undefeated by the end of the season. Who would you give it to?
I'm not gonna give it to Oregon, but because Oregon is not as strong as they usually be.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking if Texas get past
Georgia,
big game this week, they may be able to run the table.
Yeah, if Texas get past Georgia, then I can see that.
They
but
may
Georgia,
be able to run the table.
That's a big if right there, bro.
Yeah.
Like Georgia been balling. Even though they lost to Alabama, they still played a good game and came back and made some of it. So you can't count them out. Yeah. You never could count Georgia out. Texas has been looking real good though, because that Red River rivalry, that was a bloody murder.
It sure was.
That was a bloody murder, bro.
I mean, it looked like Texas was at practice and Oklahoma was out there just going through the motions.
Yeah, facts.
Going through the motions. It looked like the first team going against the second team.
And what's crazy, they got their the rusty quarterback back, the ones that's been hurt, and still putting it up. Yeah. So just think about if Arch Manning, what you think they're gonna do with Arch Manning then?
He seemed like he gonna let the starter keep playing as long as he don't get hurt. Mm-hmm. But I'm pretty sure they want Arch in there.
Yeah, the crowd, the fans, you know, the fans want Arch in there, but they got to stay loyal to the quarterback because he didn't really lose the job.
Nope. He didn't lose the job. He just had an injury, and you know, like they say, you shouldn't lose your job to an injury. So.
True. And Arch shouldn't. You think he coming back next year? He has to, right?
Yeah,
he has to. Yeah, so that's why they kind of gonna do this with him.
Yeah, they got to be 3 years removed from high school.
Yeah, he redshirted. I think his first year or something. Did he?
I don't know what he did, but
you know he's got to come back. Next
I don't
year.
think he's been out of high school 3 years yet.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Well, yeah, I can see that. Then that's why they got to go with the starter.
Yeah, and then old Ryan Day.
Yeah,
you know, getting back on Ohio State.
Getting back on Ohio State. Yeah, I'm glad we on them this week.
Yeah, Ryan Day. For some reason, he cannot win the big game. He been the same way ever since he been there.
Yo, you was talking about this.
Yeah,
you been say this all the time. You say this all the time, and he always prove you right.
He cannot win that big game.
Yeah, and it's starting to show.
Yep.
And I don't know what it is. Sometimes I do blame a lot of those losses on the coach too.
Yeah.
Because some of those decisions he be making in those games, you be like, bro, why are you doing this right now?
Yep. And right now, since he been there, he's like 1-7 against top 5 teams.
Oh yeah, nah.
Man, that's making a whole lot of people, a whole lot of boosters getting mad about that.
Yeah, they getting weary of him.
Yeah, man. Huh? And I mean, they don't like that. Don't nobody care. Ohio State is a university where they want championships.
Dominance. And
they don't want no 10-2 or no 11-2.
Yeah,
they want championships at Ohio State.
Because that's the history and the culture around there.
And he is not getting it done. And he been losing to Michigan. So he might be in a little trouble after this season.
Yeah, if he don't make something happen and get to that big game, it's gonna be problems over there for him.
Yeah, they pretty much need to make it to their national championship this year.
Yeah, it's gonna be problems if he don't get to that big game this year.
But see now he gonna spend the whole season hoping somebody can beat Oregon, and then hoping they get a chance at the end of the season in the championship.
Yeah,
so.
I don't know. Oregon might run the table too, though, man.
I don't think they're gonna run the table in the Big Ten.
Who else they got to play?
I haven't watched I haven't looked at their schedule, but they still got Illinois, Indiana. They got Nebraska in there. They got Penn State.
Well, Penn State has been kind of, that tight end they got over there. That's been kind of surprising to me because I thought they would have folded last week.
Yep, but they came back.
Yeah, they did do their thing.
Yep.
But yo, Ryan Day, man, you're going to have to come on out and get some bigger wins, bro.
Oh, yeah. Coach David. Because 1-7 ain't going to get it done.
Might be on that hot seat. You might be on that hot seat over there, bro.
I think that seat getting real hot.
Yeah, man.
I think that seat is getting real
toaster
hot.
oven. He in that toaster oven right now. He in that toaster oven right now, probably. You feel me?
Yeah, I think that seat getting hot.
Yeah.
Real hot. Yep. So
all right.
Now, Tennessee, Alabama.
Who you got there?
Maybe
Alabama.
Yeah,
I'm going Alabama.
I ain't
gonna
say Alabama,
lie.
but you know that they out there playing at old Rocky Top. So anything could happen because Tennessee just barely survived against Florida.
True.
Tennessee just barely survived. They went to overtime last week,
and that was tough too.
Yeah, and Alabama really barely survived against South Carolina.
True.
They just won by 2 points. So
man, I was just looking at some on YouTube, man. I think it was from like 2000 or something. Boy, them people hate Tennessee and Alabama. He said, I hate Tennessee. Yep. I don't like nothing about the color orange. They got the wrong color orange. It just make me throw up. Like, man, I'm talking about, dude, this is like another quiet rivalry. Like Tennessee and Alabama, they kind of hate each other too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm gonna go with Alabama though, man. Tennessee kind of been the last 3 games that explosive offense. That explosiveness has not been there. They've been
shaky, and I think once again that comes from once teams see you play a few games, then they go start adjusting to what the quarterback and what the offense doing.
Yeah,
and when you playing a decent team, that's gonna make it hard on the quarterback.
And especially we're in the second half of the season right now, so a lot of teams you look at these teams as might have been like don't have a win. No, they coming to get a win now.
Oh, yeah.
This halfway through. Now the quarterback like, yo, okay, this might be my senior season, my last season and all that. And then like New Mexico State the other night. Yep. I'm like New Mexico, then UTEP. I'm like all these teams that y'all think ain't gonna come and get a win, you know.
Yeah, and
it's the second half of the season now, so
and a lot of them like to play spoiler. Because I know if I was one of them teams, I'd leave it all on the field.
Yeah, that's what you got to do at that point. If you're already 0-6, but see, one thing about the Tennessee-Alabama game, they still got something to play for. They still trying to get into that playoff.
Yep, they still trying to get into the playoff, and they trying to get to the SEC championship.
Yeah, the SEC champion. If you win that, you automatically in that playoff.
Yep, you automatically in there.
Yeah, you in there.
You automatically.
Yeah.
So now I guess – Let's talk about how this new 12-team format helps relieve some of the pressure, because you got 8 additional spots now. Yeah. So to me personally, I think some of those teams gonna kind of be relaxed, because see, when you could barely get a loss in the old format, people gave it their all, but now everybody know they can lose 1. Possibly even 2 games.
Yeah, possibly 2 with the strength of schedule and all that.
Yep, and it depends on what conference. Because I can see a 2-loss SEC. I can see a 2-loss Big Ten team.
I can see a 2-loss Big Ten, 2-loss Big Ten team too. My bad, I got I can see a 2-loss Big Ten team.
Yeah,
too.
But
and a 2-loss SEC team, of course.
Yeah, but we ain't gonna see no 2-loss ACC.
Nah.
And probably not a 2-loss Big 12. So
who we got in the ACC that's kind of like
Clemson.
Clemson. That's about it right now.
Clemson shining because Florida State down. Boston College started out really, really strong.
They play tonight.
Yeah, so
hopefully
we'll see what they do tonight. But it's the ACC is not as strong.
Duke, they're like 5-1, but you ain't worried about Duke. Duke gonna lose tomorrow to the Florida State Seminoles. I think it's Saturday or Friday, man. Y'all better come on, get that one. State, man. Come on now.
Yeah, so hopefully. But another thing, this 12-team format gonna help is all those guys sitting out. All the stars sitting out waiting. They don't want to mess their NIL money up. They don't want to mess their draft
stock up
and all that kind of stuff.
So now they're gonna have to play.
They're gonna have to play because it's gonna be a lot of general managers, a lot of scouts gonna be at these games,
and these gonna be prime time games too. So
they're gonna be prime time games.
7:00 on New Year's Eve and all that different stuff.
Yep.
Whole family sitting at the they're gonna play now, and then it's gonna make, like you say, the competitive nature is gonna bring out a lot more of that for us.
Yeah.
We don't have to watch the second string no more.
Nope.
We ain't got to watch the star quarterback don't want to play because of this, or the star running back and all that.
Don't want to play.
So I do think that's gonna be good for the game. Still, I'm still on that track.
Yep, and once again, the Gophers surprised everybody again.
The Gophers is the fourth quarter.
The Gophers
nightmare for everybody, yo.
They've been stringing some good wins together now.
The fourth quarter?
Yeah.
What? The fourth quarter is the Gophers quarter.
Yeah.
And that's you. Hey, and I don't want to get off track though, because we're gonna get right back to that. The fourth quarter is the Gophers quarter and USC's nightmare. I've been seeing every week. But them Gophers has been balling. They've been balling.
Yeah, see, and I don't really want to mess with USC because you talking about a hot seat. Lincoln Riley on the hot seat.
Oh, Lincoln out of there.
I mean, I think that bacon halfway cooked.
Oh, yeah, Lincoln out of there, bro. He couldn't do nothing with Caleb. He couldn't do nothing. Man, he had a dope ass team. I mean, a dope team last year.
Yeah, he didn't have a lot of good teams.
He had a good team, and they couldn't even. I don't even think they made it to a bowl almost.
No, because last year with Caleb, I think they didn't win but 6 or 7 games.
Yeah.
And then Caleb, he just shut it down. He didn't even participate the last few games.
Yeah, and I think but we ain't gonna get off track. How about them Gophers, man? Them Gophers been pulling it out though, man. We got to give it up to PJ Flack, man. Real talk. And I've been seeing them kind of change up. Like they're not just being all methodical no more. They throwing the ball a little bit. They're throwing the ball.
Yeah, and they doing what they need to do to win.
Yeah.
They doing what they need to do to win.
Facts.
Because they don't really have a strong running game.
No.
You didn't know the quarterback played good enough so he could keep him in the game because he had a modest game.
Yeah.
He had a modest game.
It was actually that second half. Seems like that's when he usually get his spark.
Yeah, and that defense is stepping up.
Yeah.
That defense stepping up.
That defense is their lifeline.
Yeah.
That's their lifeline, to be honest with you. Without that defense, but they always, that's one thing you're going to say about the Gophers. They always have a strong defense, man.
Yep.
They always had a strong defense and a decent running game.
Decent running game.
Surprised. What are they, 5-1 right now?
5-1,
5-2, 4-2,
something like that.
Well, yeah.
Something like that. So they doing good. So we just want to send some congrats out to coach.
Shout out to the Gophers hometown.
Congrats to the coach, and just keep it going.
Yes, sir.
Keep rowing that boat.
Keep rowing
that boat.
Keep rowing it, y'all. Keep going upstream, man. Keep that paddle on it.
Yep. And how about one of the most dynamic players in NCAA, Travis Hunter?
Travis.
Should he or shouldn't he keep playing on both sides of the ball?
Yes and no, but they gotta limit it. They gotta be a little more like
but he playing too many snaps.
Yeah, it's too many. This ain't gonna work. Snaps. It's not gonna work. They was calling him Superman in the beginning. I'm like, yo, you can't do that. Like, how you gonna be on both sides? You giving the hit, you taking the hit. You that's not gonna work. Your body gonna shut down towards the end. You're only human, and he's not a big guy.
No, he really small.
Yeah,
and
really not a big guy.
Playing 12, 13 games against that type of competition
and 100 snaps and stuff like that.
Yeah,
90
man.
Snaps. No, they're gonna have to limit something somewhere.
They're gonna have to limit something
for real. I don't know if it should be on defense because they might need him the way that their corner was looking last week. Man, that corner, man, he was all over the place, lost. I think I would put him on defense a little more because he probably don't get hurt as much on defense because he's delivering.
Yep, and I'm pretty sure whoever drafted him, he gonna have to make a decision if he want to play offense or defense, cause he ain't gonna be doing.
Not in the
he
NFL.
Ain't gonna be like his coach.
Nah. He ain't do that too much.
He ain't gonna be prime time in the NFL.
Prime a little bigger than Travis too, man.
Yeah,
Prime has
he is a little
size
bigger
on him. And stuff. Travis kind of smaller, like Tyreek Hill size.
Yeah, he kind of thin.
175, 180.
Mm-hmm. He thin.
And every year you see, like towards the middle of the season, that wear and tear always catch up to him. And it's always upper body up here.
Always upper body.
Always getting hit in the upper body, getting hurt. But that's at least that's good for his career. He ain't breaking nothing. But they're gonna have to decide too at Colorado.
Oh yeah.
I think they're gonna have to do 30-70 on something.
They're gonna have to do something.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I would hate for him to get this close to being a top 5 pick and then get hurt.
Yeah.
So hopefully Coach Prime will get it figured out and try to protect him a little more.
Yeah, Prime gonna have the player's best interest at heart anyway. So they're gonna come up with something over there. But I sure hate that he got hurt last week because man, that would have been over with.
Yeah,
and Jimmy Horn got hurt.
Yeah, but they said he probably go play.
Yeah. They say he gonna play. Him and Jimmy should play this week.
Yeah, so
put my money on Colorado. I'm riding out with Prime again, man.
Yep, Coach Prime. Keep on doing your thing down there.
Let's go.
And I sure think he gonna be at Florida State though.
Yeah, I would love that. What you talking about, man? You think, hey, that's like a dream of mine come true. I'm getting a jersey signed, everything. If he go to Florida State, I'm telling you, we out there. Yeah. I'm making it my business.
Yeah.
Straight up.
All right, now we go switch it up a little bit.
Where we at with it?
Let's talk about that NFC North. They kind of looking like the strongest conference right now.
Yeah, you ain't lying, bro.
They kind of looking like the strongest conference right now.
If it wasn't for Kansas City.
Yeah, because you got the Vikes undefeated. Yeah. You got the Lions and the Bears done won 4 games.
Yeah.
You got
the Bears did just go 4.
Yeah,
4-2, right?
Yeah, the Pack 4-2.
Damn.
Man.
Pack 4-2.
Yeah. And they in last place. And they in last place at 4-2. So they tell you
We back over here. That NFC, what they call it, the
monsters of the Midwest.
Yeah, the monsters of the Midwest is back, man. We might have the toughest conference out there right now.
Yeah, yes, because everybody looking good. So everybody looking good.
Besides, if it wasn't for Kate, well, then who you got? The AFC North. With Buffalo and
they ain't strong as NFC North.
Nah. I'm just saying the next one. The next one had to be.
I'm gonna say it would have been the one with Kansas City and San Diego and all them, but it's just Kansas City.
Yeah, it's just Kansas City.
It's Kansas City.
Yeah,
and I think Baltimore and Pittsburgh in the same conference.
Yeah, but that's it.
In the same,
because Cleveland Browns ain't doing nothing, and who else? Jacksonville ain't doing nothing, and Carolina Panthers out. I think they're in the NFC though.
Yeah, they're in the NFC South, I think.
But Tampa Bay might be one of them sneakers again. Tampa Bay one of them sneakers too, man. It's gonna be wide open towards the end of this thing. But I think them Vikings, they got themselves a good position to kind of get home field advantage if they can keep on playing, because it's a big thing for them to have home field advantage, boy.
Yeah, and they got a big game this week.
Yeah.
They playing the Lions this week.
Oh, so. yeah. That's one that's we're gonna find out. But Aiden Hutchinson is hurt for a while. Is he out for the season or like 6? I think he out for the season, damn.
Oh, yeah. He won't be back.
Dang, he was killing.
I mean, that was a gruesome injury.
And he was killing, bruh.
So he won't be back. We ain't gonna see him no more.
Dang, Aiden was killing too.
Yeah, so all we can do is just wish him the best. Yeah. Wish him the best. We hope he get a speedy recovery.
Yeah. Wishing you a speedy recovery.
Yep, wishing you a speedy recovery.
Because, bro, he had like 5 sacks one game this season. Yeah,
man, and he's something to deal with.
Yeah.
He's something to deal with. And when I saw him go down, I just felt for him.
Yeah, man, you hate to see people go down on something like that, man.
Yeah.
Hard as these players work to get out here and perform on this high level like that, because he was performing on an all-pro level.
Yeah, and I think
all-pro level.
And I think it was friendly fire too. I think one of his teammates might have rolled on him or something.
Over on him.
Yep. So
yeah,
I hated to see that.
Who you got? You got Lions or the Vikings, bro? Lions or the Vikings?
Now, do you really think I'm gonna do the Lions or the Vikings? I mean, the Vikings good, the Lions good, and they probably gonna be playing for first place. So.
Who you get?
I'm gonna do a toss up on this one. I'm gonna do a toss up.
All right. You know who I'm gonna go with?
I'm gonna do a toss up.
You know what I'm gonna do? See, I ain't gonna even jinx. I'm not gonna jinx the Minnesota Vikings, right? Because my man's told me, like, bro, every time you go for the Vikings, we lose. Quit going for them. So you know what I'm gonna do y'all a favor, yo. And if it comes true, y'all remember I said this. I'm gonna just go Detroit just for y'all to win. I'm just going to do that. I'm going to do that. And if it happens, just know, hey, Fresh, I'm telling you the truth. You told me, like, quit betting on the Vikings, because every time you do it, we lose. But I ain't going to bet on them. I'm going to go with Detroit. And y'all going to get y'all going to get another win. Let's go. How about that? We're going to see how that play out. I ain't going to bet on that game, though. I ain't touching that game.
Yeah.
That's 2 in the air. Like you said, I ain't messing with it, cuz.
Yep, and how about that? Man, now that was a good game between Baltimore and Washington.
Oh yeah.
That was a good game.
Made strides.
That was a good game. Jaden Daniels, week in and week out, he proven that organization to be made a real good choice in that draft. Because he looked like he the type of player. He gonna be good for a long time.
That's a franchise quarterback right there, bro.
And you can really build. And then they got the wide receiver, I think, from Ohio State. He came from Ohio State a couple of years ago.
Okay.
Man, they look real good. I mean, they lost. A loss is a loss, but they looked good in that loss.
Hey, they look like a plate of your ribs. They look like a plate of your ribs, man. They looked real good out there. They don't know, right? They know to know.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Commanders they done made some big strides. Yep. I like to see them go too, because I used to live out that way, and I used to go for the Redskins back when I ain't gonna tell you back when, you feel me? I'm gonna keep that a secret. But yeah, it was way back when, like Sean Taylor before him. Daryl Green them type.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, Doug
Yeah,
Williams.
Yep, Doug Williams.
Yeah.
I remember way back when John Riggin was there, you know, they used to wear them little hog noses.
Yeah. Hey, the Hogs used to be popular. They used to have commercials with them dudes. They used to dress up with the hog nose on all the time.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Sure did.
Used to be the Redskins though back then. Now they done switched it to the Commanders or something.
And speaking of
what's that?
the NFL,
Yeah.
we got to talk
why you
about.
laugh.
We got to talk
I know
about.
where you going, cuz. That's why you laugh.
We got to talk about. And I want y'all to look at me when I say
Look
this.
at him now.
Look at me now.
Look at him.
We got to talk about the most disappointing team in the NFL. That's them Dallas Cowboys.
How about them, man? I didn't think you would say it, but yeah. Oh, we got some people down there in Big D mad. They throwing hats off their head. They don't want to jump on their horse. They riding.
They burning up jerseys.
Oh, Lord.
They burning jerseys. They slapping their wives.
Lord.
They kicking their dogs. Man, they doing everything down there. Man,
They done. Hey, it's some trouble down there in Big D.
it's some big trouble.
Some big trouble in Big D.
Then
Jeez.
Jerry had the nerve to threaten the radio host. He had the nerve to threaten the man's job.
Yo, Jerry getting old, son.
I mean, man, he took it personal. He took it personal.
We went back to that.
You got to if you want to get in front of that camera all the time, you got to be able to handle them tough questions.
Yeah, you got to take it how you give it, baby.
You got to be able to handle them tough questions.
Tough skin, Jerry. Hey, he went back to Master Jerry real quick. He wasn't having none of that. But yeah, see,
and I think that was the biggest home loss ever.
Man,
that was the biggest home loss.
They did nothing.
And he got so much pride. Nothing. He got so much pride. He's so into himself.
Mm-hmm.
He will not get a general manager. He will not listen to nobody else. I mean, that train ran all the way off the track.
Yeah, that train all the way
ran all the way off the track.
And I know my cousin down there in Arkansas, man. I know y'all love the Cowboys and all that. You see what's going on though, man. I talked to you the other day. I heard you said Jerry Jones. You said the right names, bruh. You still a fan though. You still got to be a fan if you're a fan. But Jerry Jones, man. You better leave it alone. Let them do what they do, bruh. Cause y'all going nowhere fast, bruh.
And get you a general manager.
Get you a general. You say that
Get you a general manager, man.
That's what you got to do, bruh. Quit trying to play everything
and stop threatening people. Stop threatening people. You the owner of the team. Stop threatening people.
Stop
threatening them.
Threatening them out of here.
Threatening the people, man.
Talking about he gonna turn your lights off.
It's just ridiculous. But anyway,
stop threatening people.
Jerry, I'm gonna get off.
We're gonna get off you alone, man. We're gonna leave you alone. Where we at with it, man?
Well,
we want to go with
Let's touch on this right quick.
What's that? Where we going?
Man, I was so sick last night watching our women. I was so sick. Man, that lady, she hit that. Oh, my God.
Oh. But they was playing, boy. Both teams was coming for blood last night.
They was playing.
Nobody want to lose that game.
But I rather them been in that position where they had the last shot with the game tied. Because you either go into overtime or you go win.
Yeah.
And so that's why she took that shot.
Yeah.
We either go into overtime or we go win.
She splashed that mug too, though.
Yeah, she splashed
She splashed that
and that was the second one she got at the end.
Yeah, because you know what? I think they had knocked her down earlier on a pick and woke up a little bit.
They did something.
I think they woke up a little bit.
They did something.
That was a good game. This whole series been good.
Yeah, and I hope they don't wake her up Friday, because if they wake her up Friday, they'll be, as they say, going fishing.
Yeah, I think they might get it back to New York, man.
I hope they get it back.
I'm looking for the links to get this.
I hope they get it back.
It'll be good for the game anyways to get a game 5, do or die. Because it's been a good series. It's been the best series of them all, to be honest with you. And this is what I've been looking for, because you say you was telling me that the Lynx hadn't lost to them all season.
Except for one game. Yep, they was 3-1 against.
Yeah, and they almost got them this time. Almost.
Yeah, they
every game.
Yeah, but they ain't playing horseshoes. So
nah, they
ain't
don't
playing horseshoes. They trying to get a championship. So it's Fridays do or die and Sunday or whenever Game 5 is.
Yeah, I think Friday here, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Friday
tonight,
here.
Friday here.
Friday here. Then if they win, they
Probably
got
Sunday.
They go finish up in New York.
Probably Sunday in New York.
Yeah.
Where you want to go next, man? Since we on basketball, man, what about Bronny right now, man? I just went and skipped a lot of things, but since we was on basketball, man, I just looked down and it said Bronny James right there, hit me in the face. What you think about that situation? Do you think Bronny, man, they might have threw him in the fire with the Wolves too early and he should have went to college or what? Because he been looking lost a little bit to me out there, bro.
Well, first off, I don't even believe he should even. I wouldn't even been playing in the NBA after that health scare he had.
Yeah.
I mean, I know people say you can't be scared, you can't
Well,
this,
hell,
you
he
can't
ain't
that.
playing right
but
now.
he
Sitting.
not even. He ain't even. He ain't even good enough.
Not yet.
He ain't good enough.
Not right now. It's his confidence and everything.
I don't think he go be good enough, man. Cause the kid had too much pressure on him.
Yeah.
He had too much pressure.
And they threw him out there a little too early. They should have let him win and found himself a little longer, man.
Yeah,
I
because
think they put him with
any time you come up behind a father or a mother that was a star athlete in whatever sport they was in, and then the kid try to come up behind them.
behind them, it's hard.
Man, it's tough.
It's real hard.
It's tough. That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, you really got to be built like you really got to take these steps and build your own self up under the radar, your own radar.
Yep, but see, they don't let you do it.
Nah, cause like when Bronny come in the game, he probably don't want them to be hollering my name, Bronny, and everybody looking at him, so they gonna play harder on me. Like, damn, why don't y'all just shut up, man? Let me just ease my way in the game, cause every time I come in the game, I only scored 4 points the whole preseason. Why y'all keep lighting up the crowd when I come in the game? Everywhere you go, they lighting it up for me. Now I got a target, so whoever guard me know that they gonna be on ESPN.
Yep, and they do not want you to do good.
Yeah,
and it's pressure.
Yeah, I hate it for Bronny. I want to see him exceed and excel, excel and all that. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him be successful.
But I just don't think he ready, man.
No, I think Bronny kind of brought him off that porch too early. He should have let us stay on that porch a little longer, man. Because he really didn't. Boogie Ellis scored more than him at USC, and I think Boogie Ellis is doing better than him right now in the league because I was watching. I think he played for Sacramento. Boogie Ellis has more than 4 points this preseason. Yeah. You feel me, though? He has at least about 30 points in 4 or 5 games.
Yeah, but Bronny only average, 2
or 4 points or something like
4 points,
that.
2 points, whatever.
I
mean, man, that's not NBA.
Nah.
That's not NBA, man.
And we ain't trying to bash you or nothing like that.
We
just
ain't
calling
trying
it
to
how it
bash
is, man. We just calling it how it is, man.
Yeah, man.
Is it what it is? We just calling it how we see it.
I mean, he could have been hooping out at Lincoln Park and averaging 4 points a game.
You hear me, man?
He can average 4 points a game at Lincoln Park for everybody who know where I'm from.
Yeah, way down in Arkansas. But yeah, we're going to get off you, Bronny, though, man. We hope you,
we wish you the best.
Yeah, man.
But you ain't ready.
Yeah, we ain't got to worry about you sweating too much this season.
Nah, you ain't ready.
You're going to be on the
You ain't ready, Bronny.
All right, where we at now, man?
Oh,
yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it. You know you're a businessman, man. Businessman. We know you're a big businessman. All right. We got business going on out here. Y'all know what's going on. I might have to bust a freestyle for a second, but yeah. It's still Cousin Talking Sports. That's probably one of our cousins calling, talking about, cuz, who you got tonight? Yeah, all right. We back, all right. We're going to move along. Well, we're going to go to the Major League Baseball real quick. Want to shoot to that real quick, because I think it's going to be the Dodgers and the Yankees.
Yeah.
Just touch real quick, get on and off foot.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. It's going to be the Dodgers and the Yankees, and it's going to really feel like October.
Yeah, that's what I bought. Man, this is what we really want to see.
Anytime you got the Yankees.
And the Dodgers.
Yeah.
In the World Series.
Yeah, that's going to be a blockbuster.
Yo, that's when you watch baseball. If you don't never watch baseball.
You need to watch it then.
If you get the Yankees and the Dodgers in the World Series, you got to watch that.
You got to watch.
I'm telling you, bruh. Yeah,
you got to watch it,
because I
know I'm going to be watching.
Yes, if we get the Yankees and the Dodgers, I'm all over that.
Yeah.
I ain't going to gamble on none of that, but I'm watching all of that. I'm just going to be a fan.
Yep.
I'm going to keep my emotions out of it. Real talk. And All right, where we gonna go next, man? I know you got something over there lined up.
Well,
where we at?
Let's talk about what Pittsburgh go do this week.
Oh, you right on it. See, sometimes we just be. I think it's that Libra thing or something. Cause I was right gonna say that.
Yeah,
I think Pittsburgh. They might have to stay with Justin. I don't know. They said
he been getting all the first team reps this week.
So Russell, right?
Yeah,
that's what I was saying. I was looking. They said they're leaning towards Russell Wilson getting his first start.
Yeah, but I don't understand why you would mess up their continuity.
But I think they were saying that Justin Fields really wasn't winning games, but he wasn't losing games. Like his numbers ain't just off the charts, like he throwing 3 touchdowns or 2. So they want to see if Russell can come in. They just want to give him a fair shot. I don't know.
I mean, they gonna give him a fair shot, but it's gonna take him 3-4 games.
Yeah. Well, I guess they thinking the way it's looking must be in practice that Russell is looking like Justin. Yeah, but Justin got this intangible that Russell don't have, right?
Practice way different than
games.
Getting in there on Sunday.
Yeah. And then plus you got to remember Russell can't move like Justin in that pocket.
No, so he used to move a lot, but you know he on the downside of his career. So
yeah. Sierra at the Waffle House. Sierra at the Waffle House.
Sierra at the Waffle House.
You know that's her favorite spot, but yeah, shout out to them too, Sierra and Russell. Yeah. But I don't know. I think they might go with Russell this week too, man. But
yeah, Tomlin said he was leaning toward Russell.
We'll see how it play out because Tomlin gonna go with if Russell come in and not doing nothing, he's gonna go what's gonna benefit the team.
Yeah, so I'm wondering how long of a leash he gonna have.
Man, that mug gonna want them 4-inch leashes. You know how they be. When you're training a dog, you got to keep him close to you.
Because
he bought on a 4-foot leash. She bought on a 4-foot leash.
Yeah, because I cannot see him letting Russell lose 2-3 games.
Oh no!
I just can't see it because if they lose 2 or 3 games, Baltimore go be too far ahead.
Yeah, they won't do that. The team work too hard just for one person to come in and determine the success of the whole team.
Yeah.
So yeah, if Justin is getting you there, if you're gonna give Russell a chance, that's just a chance that he deserves, whatever. If that's what you feel. But he don't deserve to make everybody else suffer if he's not performing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Take away from what they got going already. Since we on this though, man, let's talk about Derek Carr though, real quick, man. You know, I probably went up there. You probably slipped your mind. You probably didn't think about it, but you think about it. Yo, bro, be hurt every year. He's hurt again.
Man, he just
oblique, OT, everything be hurt.
He just one of them players.
Yeah,
he just one of them players. It's always. I mean, no matter what sport it is, it's always gonna be a certain amount, a certain type of player that stay hurt. Mm-hmm. And they good, but if you can't stay healthy, man, and that's gonna shorten your career.
Yeah.
Sometimes it ends your career.
Yeah.
So him every season, something going wrong.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he left the Raiders.
And then where was he at before that?
He was at
Houston or something. No, that was his brother, Derek, the other car, something.
Yeah.
He was somewhere else before. Maybe it was Oakland, and then it turned to Vegas.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
Then they went to Vegas.
It was Oakland. Then it turned to that. But yeah, he's been hurt every season.
Every season.
I'm like, now you got an oblique. First is oblique, the bicep. Then I'm like, bro, they need to put him on that board. Remember that look?
They do that. What they call it? Acupuncture?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about that game they used to play with the doctor. It used to be
you talking about Operation?
Yeah, Operation. Every bone on him done been touched, man. Shoot.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's go about what you think about Devontae Adams. He done linked back up with his boy Aaron Rodgers. He needed that. Aaron Rodgers is so happy. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, because the way they lost this week,
man,
the way they lost this past week was kind of crazy. I mean, that field goal kicker got up there and doinked 2.
Zer, that's the good kicker too. Zer, whatever his name is, Zerline. Yeah, they used to call him Bigfoot.
Yeah,
from there, man.
He doinked 2.
The Zerbotsky or something.
I mean, and they got back in that game, tied that game up, took a little lead.
And they kept having touchdowns, took off the board.
Yep, and he just couldn't hit them field goals.
Mm-hmm.
He just couldn't hit them field goals, man. And as a kicker, once that get in your head, the only way you can get out of that slump is you got to kick your way out of it.
Yeah.
But to his defense, man, that wind was blowing.
Oh, heavily.
Oh man,
heavily.
that wind was blowing.
Yeah, it was heavy.
Yeah,
that wind was
blowing.
real heavy. But a couple of those, I think he should have been able to drive it through, man. He just, like you say, once it get in your head, and then now you fighting this and that, it just throw you all the way off. But I know Aaron Rodgers is going to be happy, though. He got his boy back over there. Because Adams made him look good, and he made Adams look good a little bit, too.
Yeah, and remember, they just got rid of the coach.
Yeah, so they
got rid of the coach a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, solid. He needed to have been gone, too. I didn't really like his style of coaching. He was...
And I don't think the players was...
buying into him, huh?
I don't think the players was I don't think they was responding to him.
Yeah, I think he lost the locker room a little bit too after them 2 years and shit. Just stuff wasn't really going like you know. But what else I was gonna say? Oh man, Hail Mary! I gotta talk. Man, that man always be able to the Hail Mary again though.
Yeah,
that damn Aaron Rodgers, man.
The Hail Mary again.
He done threw the Hail Mary, Devontae back, and then we got one more trade, Amari Cooper.
Yep, Amari Cooper. I think he gonna be. I think he getting that fresh start. So he getting that fresh start, and he on a pretty good team too. So we'll see what he do, but cause he was that type of player. He's a Hall of Fame type of player. I don't know by him bouncing around like they did. He's a Hall of Fame type player that really deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. But I think by him not really finding a good home is going to hurt his Hall of Fame chances. But Amari Cooper, he's a very, very good wide receiver.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I know if I was the organization, I'd be glad to get him.
Oh, yeah, I'll be happy to get him. I know Buffalo happy to have him over there.
Oh, yeah, especially after they let go down to Houston.
Diggs, because he can do everything Diggs do.
Yeah. And he bigger.
Yeah, he's a lot bigger.
And he bigger.
Yeah, and I think he his hands, they probably got about the same hands, I'd say, when it comes to that. They both have usually average about 80, 90 receptions a year or two.
And I think our Diggs, he's more calmer. He's not as in your face or nothing. He just want to go out there and do his job and go home.
Who, you mean Cooper or Diggs?
Cooper,
yeah.
Diggs is real animated.
Yeah, he's the more.
He can get animated. Yeah. He can be animated, but Amari Cooper, he's a
prima donna.
His demeanor, his attitude never changed. I mean, he got the same facial expression. Even though he may feel like you should have been throwing him that ball, you won't be able to tell.
True.
Based on the way he act.
Yeah, he keeps it kind of even keel.
Yeah.
He's an even keel dude. Yeah. All right, I'm going to have a little fun with you now, too, then, man. What you got there first? I'm going to let you hit it first. What you got going? I know we're getting close to the end. Yeah. So, what you got, one more for me or what?
Well, I wanted to talk about, even though we already done it, we already talked about Texas, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee. And there's only really one more, decent game matchup. That's Oklahoma State and BYU.
BYU is the sleeper that they better pay attention to. Last year I started watching BYU starting to coming to his own towards the end, and that coach got his players where he want them, and they responding over there. I think BYU might mess around and get in that playoffs.
I think they are in the Big 12, ain't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they'll get in. If they keep winning, they go get in.
And they've been winning. It's not been competitive they've been averaging wins by maybe 10 points or something like that.
Yeah, if they keep winning, they go get in.
I like BYU, man. I like BYU.
I wouldn't want to face them.
Nah, I like BYU
because they go be disciplined.
Army.
They go be disciplined. They go run that ball. They go throw that ball. Their defense go step up at times. So you better be ready, like I say.
You got BYU too then?
Yeah.
I got BYU too then, man. I've been waiting to try to go against you sometime, but we on the same track with this one, though.
Yeah.
I came in front. I'm going with the Cougars.
Yeah, I got BYU and right now, early season Heisman front runner got to be that kid at Boise State.
Oh yeah, man.
I mean,
come
he the front runner.
Ashawn Gentry.
Yeah, and it ain't nobody even close.
Yeah, Gentry, because Cam Ward and probably second. Then you got all these other, because now Travis Hunter, he's falling off down because he didn't play.
But he's still 4 or 5.
Yeah, he's still gonna be in the race and the run, because it could change. We got 6 more games, 5 more. 6 more games.
But that kid out there, if he keep doing what he doing, it ain't even gonna be close.
Yeah, hands down, you got to give it to him.
They shouldn't even invite nobody else.
Everybody else just stay at home, man. Because dude been Eric Dickerson on
everything. He been everything.
Been everything. Mr. Run the ball down your throat, run it down your face, pause, whatever y'all say these days. But yeah, he been running that ball, dog.
Yep, he been running that ball.
A machine, a straight machine. I thought you wanted to talk about Travis Henry too, right?
Who?
Travis Henry.
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry. I'm thinking about my Florida. You always got to correct me every show that I've been having I ain't gonna tell y'all, mama and them might be watching. But
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry.
That's another big running dude, right? I thought you had said you wanted to talk about. So what was up with that?
Well, Derrick Henry. He another player on the downside, but he's stepping up. He's stepping up, and this the time of the year you want your top players to step up, especially your skill players.
Yeah.
Quarterback, cause Jackson coming up. Henry playing good, defense playing good, but they still have to go through Kansas City.
I knew you was gonna say that. Like I read your mind.
They still gonna have to go. Man, it's going through Kansas City.
It's just like you said, man. You asked me the other week. You was like, "Can they beat them?" I'm like, still don't know yet. Still don't know yet. We're going to see. Got to play one more time in the regular season.
And he can't let his whole career go without beating.
He got to beat Mahomes.
He got to beat him, man.
He got to beat Mahomes.
He got to beat him.
That's just how it goes sometimes. You get that one player, you be like, man, this man stopped me from getting my ring.
Yeah, and but he ain't lost against the NFC but once.
Yeah.
Once.
Yeah.
That's it. But can't beat Mahomes.
That's what's crazy about it.
And
then you know what's even crazier? They probably gonna retire at the same time.
Yep.
So it's like you're gonna have to. Well, Mahomes probably we don't know where their career is gonna lead them or land them in the future. But in this prime time, while you got a chance to do it, you better try. Yeah, you got to do it now.
And you do not want to, like you just alluded to, you do not want to be that player that couldn't beat that player.
Yeah.
Because that will hunt you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, man. Ask Charles Barkley.
Yeah, you got to be able to beat, because he's the creme de la creme, so to speak. So if he can't beat him, man, that's gonna be an asterisk.
Charles, let me tell you. See, Michael. If it wasn't for Michael kept me from getting a lot of rings. You don't want to be Charles Barkley, Lamar, because man. Patrick Mahomes that's what you got. That's what you got to get over.
Yeah,
you got to get over Kansas City.
Right now, he's looking like he the GOAT.
Yeah, he is the GOAT.
Yeah,
I got to give it to him. He's the GOAT if you ask me right now.
Yep.
That's the GOAT out there, man. Because Mahomes just find a way. Then Andy Reid, we got to give props up to Andy Reid. Big dog be coaching. Big dog be coaching, man.
And I'm still wondering why Philly
let him go.
Because they really looking bad.
Why Philly let him go?
That really looked like one of the worst decisions the owner made.
He probably would have got Mahomes out there.
He
probably would have had the same thing going on in Philly that's going on.
Yep.
Yeah, same thing going on in Kansas City you would have had going on in Philly. Picture that.
Yeah, and then Philly coach got the nerve to be going off on the fans.
Bruh.
He was going off on the fans. Dude, y'all just barely beat Cleveland.
Come on, bro.
I mean, no disrespect to Cleveland, but man, y'all.
The Giants gave y'all a gift.
Yeah, and y'all just barely beat Cleveland.
You don't know how to. He's not working. He's not maximizing what he got over there.
And had the nerve to go off. Man, them
just like Jerry Jones, you said.
Them the people who are keeping y'all relevant.
Yeah,
Man,
if it
you
weren't for
can't
the
be going
fans,
I mean, you arguing with the fans, man.
hey, they better respect the fans. Y'all let them know, man. Without us, there is no y'all.
Exactly.
Y'all better we watch this game because we love this sport too,
Yeah.
and we were also players in the game. But yeah, you better respect the fans, man. You can't do that.
You can't be going off on the fans.
And Philly fans, they'll turn up on you anyway. You try to
Sure
come
will.
up in there and start throwing stuff at you while you on that sideline. Shoot.
Else they be standing by his SUV or his
You ain't
his
lying.
Lamborghini or whatever he got.
You ain't lying.
Well,
Man, yeah, we get to the end, right? But so last week we had a subscriber, showing love, and it's an artist. So they sent us some work. So we want to share it with y'all, let y'all see, and let them know. Cause if anybody got stuff that they want, artists or whatever, we do take stuff and would like us to help promote people, and whatever. We just throw a shout out. This is some artwork from the guy Salik Seville on Facebook. You can find him at Salik Seville. How do you spell that, man? Let me get them together, man. Yeah, he sent us a few things over here, man. We always appreciate the love, man, You said, we're going to put something in the background. So if it's any artist, you can send a sports art. We might be able to, send us Allen Iverson's, Bo Jackson, or anything, and we can get it to those people, baby. You don't know what we can do. But, yeah, it's a few things that was sent over here to the show, man. We're just showing appreciation. And I guess you can find him at Salik Seville, Anthony Stevenson, I think, on Facebook. I'll pin it up on there so everybody can find it. But yeah, shout out to you, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate the art.
Yep.
Gonna put you up there. Yeah. There you go. And then we gotta find some spots for the other stuff, man. You know how that go. And then go ahead, cuz. Go ahead. You take them home. Take them home. Where we at with this?
All right. Well, we at the end of our show, y'all.
Yes, sir.
And once again, we just like to thank each and every one for tuning in. Thank y'all for y'all support. And we'll see y'all next week.
Yeah, and I'm your cousin Q.
And your cousin Big Country.
Yeah, we'll see y'all next week. Thanks for the love, and don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to Cousins Talking Sports, and we'll see y'all again next week. Y'all keep it peaceful and keep it safe out there. Love and blessings.
All right.